let's hop over and let's take a look at what my monitors are showing. And the one that you'll see on the screen right now, that is my Libre. And my Libre says that my blood sugar is 63, and my Dexcom says it's 71. Now, one of the questions that often I get asked is, wait a minute, Dr. Woode, if you have not eaten for now 2 days, right? So 2 days, a little over 2 days, for 48 hours was at 6 o'clock this evening, and now I'm 6 hours later, so 54 hours. Why are you not feeling tired? Why are you not feeling the drop in the blood sugar? Number one, I'm not feeling that because my body has switched over to using ketones. Remember that. So as we're using ketones, the body has an ample source of energy. A lot of times when we are not in the ketosis phase of fasting, the body is still relying on sugar, still relying on carbohydrates. So as the sugar levels drop, we begin to feel that as lightheadedness, weakness, tiredness. The other thing is, if you are on medication, if you're on any medication that's causing the blood sugar to drop, you're going to feel that more acutely because the medication doesn't know that your blood sugar is going down. It just continues to do its job. So that's one of the reasons that we say that as we're fasting, we want to be able to adjust the medications that we're using so that it doesn't continue to drive those blood sugars down. Okay? All right. So let's hop over and let's take a look at my monitors. And so, I have my continuous glucose monitor, which you see on the screen. And then I'm going to go ahead and check with these other two where I do a finger stick to actually check them. So I've got a contour meter, and then I've got a Keto Mojo meter. And as you know, the Keto Mojo checks both ketones and it also checks blood sugar. So let's get a strip out, and we're going to take a look at what my blood sugars are on the contour. We're going to get a strip into the Keto Mojo. Boom, boom, boom. Get those two there. Get them lined up. And then here's my Lancet so that we can get a good stick and get a good drop of blood. Don't know. Okay, yeah. I didn't think I got a good drop, but there it is. So let's go ahead and get this on this strip. Get another drop, and come on. I'm going to need 3 drops because I also need one for the ketones. Okay, so right now my Keto Mojo says that my blood sugar is 67. Let's see what the contour says it is. It's 65, so pretty close to each other. All right, and that's actually in keeping with what my Libre says. So let's go ahead and get our test strip in for the ketone. And I'm going to get this one started, but as I do, I always tease you guys, because I'm not going to show you what it's showing. I'm going to have you guess, what do you think it's going to be? What do you think my ketones are going to be? Because now I have been fasting for over 54 hours. All right, so tell me what you think it's going to be. As we do that, I do want to talk a little bit about our HEAT model. Right? Remember HEAT, H-E-A-T. That is habits, emotions, access, and taste. Those are the things that can help, well, not help, but these are the things that can derail us during a fasting, derail us during a diet, derail us during times when we're trying to make healthy choices, right? So habits. We do things, we eat simply because it's that time. It's that time of day. It's noon. Everybody else is eating. It's that time of the evening. We're sitting down watching TV. We're watching a movie, so we feel we have to eat popcorn. We go to a ball game, right? And everybody around us is eating, so we're going to eat. We're going to get a hot dog, right? Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with those, but a lot of times we don't eat because we're hungry. We eat simply because of habit. We've gotten into the habit of doing that. We get together with some friends. We're playing cards. We're bowling. We are just hanging out. And what do? We eat simply because of habit. We also eat because of emotions. Those emotions will drive us. If you heard the thing, don't be too hungry, too angry, too lonely, too tired. Yeah, not just those emotions, but also people, when they're happy, they eat. When they're sad, when they're depressed, when they're bored. All of those emotions come into play as we're talking about once again, triggers. These are things that push us in the direction of eating. And then access. Sometimes we eat just because it's there. We walk by the kitchen, we walk by the pantry, we walk by somebody's desk at work, and they have that candy tray with the candy in it or whatever it's in it, and we simply grab one or some because it's there. Not because we're hungry, not even because our brain told us that you have a craving. It's just that we saw it and we got it. This is why advertising is so amazing. Right? I've told you the story. We were in Biloxi, right? We were in Biloxi, Mississippi, coming back from a conference, an obesity conference, because my wife is an obesity physician. And we've left this conference, and we're driving across the bridge, right, from Mississippi into Alabama. And as we're going across the bridge, there's this huge billboard on the side advertising what? Fast food, right? Hamburger and fries with the shake up there. And I said, yeah, let's go there. I was not hungry, y'all, but I just saw it and I said I wanted it. Okay? So we eat not because of hunger, but we eat because of habits. We eat because of emotions. We eat because of access, and we eat because of taste. That bliss point that those manufacturers build into the food. Remember, they don't build the food so that it's nutritious necessarily, but so that when you eat it, you say, I can't just have one. I got to have some more of this stuff, right? The perfect combination of sugar, perfect combination of fat, perfect combination of salt. And when we eat that, that is so, so good. We eat also because the taste reminds us of a different time, a different space, a different environment, a different situation that we were in. My dad, right, used to pick me up, and I couldn't, from school sometimes, and I used to hang out with him, and we used to go and we used to get hot dog, we used to get some pizza, and I remember that time, and so now pizza and hot dog, that's my favorite stuff. Not because I'm hungry, but when I eat, it reminds me of the connection that I had with him. Okay? Yeah. So we eat because of habits, emotions, access, and taste. That's the HEAT model of, these are the triggers. Now, we can apply the HEAT model to lots of different things, but here in this space, we're applying it to food. And that is something that right here, this is unique right here to Dwain Woode, MD, something that we came up with. And it is a great way to think about those things that will drive us to HEAT.